What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. We have some brand new news for Grand Theft Auto 6's trailer 3. Now, there's some good and there is some bad news. Today, we did get official announcements from Rockstar themselves letting us know exactly what's going to be coming next. But the problem is, first off, it's not going to be trailer 3. It looks like this is actually something different and they're going to be skipping that. And we talked about this a couple videos ago with the current timeline and with GTA releasing in November. It seems like they may skip trailer 3 and jump right into gameplay, which they're actually going to be doing. So that's the good part about this. Now, many people believe and theorize because we didn't get anything at all during the month of July and marketing was very dry during that time, that at the start of August would make the most amount of sense to get some marketing because it's still during summer. They told us summer is going to be when they market everything. And not to mention, tomorrow is actually Take-Two Interactive's Q1 fiscal year 2027 earnings call, and that's going to be at around 8 a.m. Eastern before the market opens up. And it's like one of those times to where they're actually doing this while the market is open, which is a little odd by the timing of Take-Two. They usually do it after, during the afternoon, but this time they decided to do it before. So the question is, why is that? Were they planning on dropping a trailer around that time? Usually they do drop trailers very early in the morning. Well, today we got our answer. They ended up actually posting a tweet and they said Grand Theft Auto 6 an extended look premieres on Netflix Thursday, August 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And this was posted at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time today. And then they also played a short clip for us, which was around 25 seconds long, showcasing a brand new cover art. So it looks like from the cover art that we're seeing here, this is what the next trailers is going to be. Many people believe that maybe this was going to be like a trailer 3 that we would end up receiving, but it seems like they're actually skipping that this time around. So instead of showcasing just some of the map and like the story and giving us some cool music and then some action here and there, which is what they would have done with trailer 3, they're actually going to give us an extended look, meaning that there's actually going to be gameplay involved. Now, the craziest part about this is the fact that they're partnering up with Netflix to premiere this. I wonder how much Netflix paid in order to be able to stream this. Now, by the way, the unfortunate thing about this is you do need to have a Netflix account in order to view it, because this is what they said. They said Grand Theft Auto 6, an extended look, will also launch on the official Rockstar Games YouTube channel and the Grand Theft Auto 6 website at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on August 27th. So basically what they're saying here is that Netflix has the exclusivity to be the first to launch this brand new trailer, and it's going to be around 6 hours of exclusivity from Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you get to see it early. Now, I know there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to download it from Netflix and then post it up on YouTube, so you're still probably going to be able to see it, but that's the whole marketing and what they're doing right now is that exclusivity with Netflix, which is pretty crazy. And then Netflix also went ahead and then posted about this, and then they said Grand Theft Auto 6 an extended look coming to Netflix on Thursday the 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern, and then they had a link for us. So when you go ahead and you click on the link, the unfortunate thing is it doesn't really give you more information. There is a brand new image, which is the same image that we have with the key artwork that they did show, just in a different resolution, but then it just says, oh no, the title currently isn't available to watch in your country. It also has just the Grand Theft Auto 6 an extended look in the bottom left side, and then it says, coming August 27th, see an extended look at Grand Theft Auto 6, the next evolution in the groundbreaking Grand Theft Auto series. So what are your thoughts and opinions? I'm super excited at the fact that they've actually said something, because the silence was killing a lot of people. Many people were starting to think there was going to be delays. The game is going to release in November. But now that we have official actual words from Rockstar, this is some really good news. Now, in terms of what this trailer is going to showcase, I personally believe it's going to first off extend the story a little bit. So everything we've been talking about in terms of the main characters, the storyline, what's been going on with that, I believe they're going to actually dive a little bit deeper. They're going to show you what the start of the story probably is, maybe a little cinematic on what went wrong with Jason and Lucia, because in the description, which they've already told us, is that something went wrong between Jason and Lucia doing some sort of like a typical standard heist, or not really a heist, but like just a regular robbery. It went wrong. They potentially robbed the wrong person, and then they ended up in like a mastermind criminal underground sort of situation. And so we don't know exactly what went down in terms of that. We just have that little description. So I believe in the cinematic, we're going to get a look at that. So him getting Lucia out of jail when she gets released, and then them going back to doing their thing, and then they go to this robbery, and then something goes wrong, and then we may get to see that. And then also alongside that, because it's extended, I believe it's probably going to be at least 5 minutes long. We usually get these trailers to be around what, like 2 to 3 minutes. This one, I have a feeling it's going to be at least 5 minutes long. And then on top of that, the most important thing is there's going to be gameplay footage. That's what I believe is going to be coming out. Now, there is a chance that it could be completely separate from gameplay, but the fact that they're waiting all the way until the very end of August tells you that this is going to be the main trailer that we have. And then there's going to be other smaller ones that are going to release during the month of September, and then also potentially October leading up to November, because we still have a couple months to go. And remember, there's all other types of trailers. For example, we have the character trailers. We're probably going to have a specific one for Jason, a specific one for Lucia. Then there's also going to be actual cinematic intros, and then there's also going to be, for example, like PC trailers. There's different types, maybe a collector's edition trailer. And then speaking of the collector's edition, there's the possibility that that may go live during that time period, because at that same time, if we do get a collector's edition after seeing the gameplay, that's going to cause a lot of people to want to pre-order it. But who knows what they have planned? You can never guess it when it comes to Rockstar. As you see here, no one anticipated that they would tweet out today to tell you to wait for another 20 days. So yeah, we have to wait 20 days in order to get this trailer, but I am super excited for it. I definitely believe that there's going to be a lot coming in within this, and even on top of the story, the gameplay, and we're going to get a look, because we haven't really seen gameplay. People have pre-ordered the game, people have spent money on it, and we're yet to see actual gameplay footage, which to me is unheard of. Only GTA could pull something like this. Like, there's no other game out there in the world that could sit there and make you pre-order it before you actually see what you're paying for. And so with Rockstar, at some point, it's going to get old. At some point, people are going to need to see that gameplay. There's still some people, for example, me, I'm holding off because I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with the collector's edition. I want to get that as well. And then I also want to see some gameplay footage. So maybe there's other people out there waiting before they make that pre-order. I think everything will be answered for us within this extended look, and then maybe leading up to it, we may start getting snippets or teasers, something similar to like what Call of Duty does, to where they drop little bits like 2-second, 3-second long clips, sometimes GIFs of what's in the trailer itself, just to hype things up. But Rockstar is sort of like the silent type. They don't really say anything unless they just drop a banger. So I'm hoping to see something a little different, just to give us more information, keep the hype alive until the 27th, because 20 days is a very long time. But anyways, that is all that I got for you guys in this video. Hope you guys found it informative. Hope you guys are excited as much as I am for this new extended look at Grand Theft Auto 6. But it's been your boy Tridzo. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.